Hi guys, and welcome to today's video tutorial. This will be the start of another section and a very important one. The opening system discussed in this particular opening system is very commonly seen. So without further ado, let us begin. And then and this board, Red will choose to play P3+1 instead of P7+1. Both are major opening system in Xiangqi. P3+1, the pace of the game will be slightly slower. Red will be able to gain more control, but Black would have many opportunities to counter-attack. And since P3+1 was played, Black will counter likewise. And in the first section of the first three videos, Red will play the 5-hit cannons, whereby he'll advance the left cannon across the river to attack. Now, one commonly used tactic would be to play c equals to 7 to limit the development of Black's horse and thus slow down Black's counter attack. And another thing that this cannon can do is to capture the pawn over here and apply pressure on the elephant while also slowing the development of this horse. Red would also concentrate forces, one cannon, one horse, one chariot attacking this flank. So these two tactical options is the main attacking line or route when one plays c8 plus 4. This is a slow but steadfast approach. Usually, Black will play the left elephant, e7 plus 5 instead of e3 plus 5. The main reason is that he could, if Red played c8 equals to 3 to attack the elephant, the efficiency of this move would be greatly decreased since the elephant had moved away and there will be one less target of attack. So, in retaliation, Red will play c8 equals to 7 to hinder the development of this horse. Now, due to the fact that Red had removed the elephant, as mentioned earlier, the efficiency of this move will be greatly decreased. So, 2, h8 plus 7. And this would be the position of discussion for the first spot in this series. So this can be seen. Black has developed both chariots, cannons, and horses very nicely. The cannons are ready to go. One option is to form blockade, etc. And Red also has a nice formation. This cannon is pressuring the elephant and making way for the chariot to move. So there are two main variations. The first will be c2 equals to 1, whereby Black will go for the 3-step tiger and allow his chariot to be developed. The next variation will be Black playing c2 plus 2 for the riverbank cannon variation, preparing to trade pawns and thus concentrate material attacking Red's right flank. So variation A, c2 equals to 1. And usually Red would choose to trade chariots. Now this is a simple, no nonsense approach to this spot. Now the main reason for doing so is that after trading chariots, Red would not have to worry about Black playing c2 plus 3 to threaten his cannon over here. So this cannon will still be a major thorn in Black's formation. So it would not be a good idea to play R2 plus 6 now, because as can be seen, Black would immediately threaten the red cannon, saying it to move away, and Black would then move his chariot away. Now it would appear that Black would have lost some momentum in this process, moving the chariot here before moving it here, but this move is very viable because now we can see that Red's formation is very cramped. This cannon has no good places to move, and this chariot also would have no good places to move, and Red will have to use at least one move or two moves to free himself from this position, and the efficiency of the cannon, etc., is not very ideal, whereas Black would now be ready to capture the pawn and threaten the horse immediately. So that is why R2 plus 6 is not a good idea. So R9 equals to 8. After trading chariots, the cannon is still pressurizing the horse and threatening the elephant. Now at this point, black could also opt to trade chariots and simplify the situation. This will become a no chariot game. Now if, let's say, black tried to attack with c1 plus 4, red would immediately push his chariot across the river. Now if red would now command the initiative, and moves that black can play because his left flank will be under pressure. And after trading chariots, red will pause, protect the pawn. Chariotless games, the speed of development of the horses, it will be a crucial factor in determining the game. So because p7 plus 1 will not be ideal, black would now play c8 equals to 6 to find another route of development for the horse. Now if black tried to play c1 minus 1 to move his cannon to this flank, start his attack, preparing to capture the central pawn to protect, and red will switch formations, targeting the horse. If the horse moved, red will capture the pawn and threaten the cannon here. And red would now up his defenses. As can be seen, red would have the initiative because at this point in time, red would have one cannon, one horse across the river. The number of pawns are the same, but there's not much that black's cannon and horse can do, because red had upped his defenses. So red will have the initiative, and if both colors played correctly, red will slowly increase his advantage. h8 plus 6. Red would now attack the central file to give development for his horse. This is a very powerful attack, and it's considered to be viable in this situation. Ups his defenses. 5. Just a pawn to trade pawns. Initiative. The horse will be ready to go. The pawn will be ready to capture. So let's say if black gain a tiger-headed horse, and this horse is very powerful, ready to. So red will have the initiative, and generally speaking, red has the advantage in this situation. So this will bring us to the end of variation A. Variation B. Variation B, red plays c2 plus 2 to try to prepare to trade pawns for attack. And red will play r9 to 8. Now another commonly played variation will be to play r2 plus 6 now. After trading 7, red will not accept. Instead, he will play r2 equals to 3. Black will horse in this manner, and this is also one of the advantages of playing e7 plus 5. Okay. Capture, move, trade. Red will now move his chariot to the riverbank. e3 plus 5, and this will be a rather even situation. So this is also viable for red. 9, red will play r9. And now red could now threaten the pesky cannon. 7 plus 3, counter capture, p5 plus 1, intent on capturing the cannon. Move, trading the pawns, because now the central cannon would have threatening potential on the central file. And with c3 equals to 5, c3 equals to 7, sorry, it will now opt to trade trade cannons into be first approach. Now if he played h3 plus 4, this will lead to a very complicated position. R2 equals to 6, red protect horse in this manner. It is not a good idea to protect with r8 plus 4. That could force a trade on material. Now his horse was protecting the chariot. 4 minus 2. Black could take the opportunity to retreat his cannon to the rank and be prepared to play c8 equals to 2 later on to trade material. So black is poised to counter attack. Plus 4 is not as good as r2 plus 4. Now if black goes c8 plus c8 minus 1 and excellent move, brilliant move of r8 plus 1, so that if the cannon moved, for example, capture, and after trading chariots, horse in this manner, this will be another further trade on material. The red chariot will now be attacking the other horse, forcing it to move. Storm this flank, 7 plus 5, but unfortunately black will be able to retreat this elephant in time and red will not be able to get process. Instead, black will now be prepared to develop his for a tiger-headed horse and actually have the upper hand. 7, c3 plus 7 to trade material. After trading material, the situation on the board will become less intense. And one advantages of trading the cannon is that now the central cannon can capture the central pawn. His retreats his chariot, preparing for p3 plus 5, and it will be a calm situation. Now, in this board, of discussion was h8 plus 7. In variation A, c2 equals to 1 was played. However, this would give, after trading chariots, red will actually have a advantage. Variation B, 2 plus 2, black would be able to still be in contention, and although this calm situation, red would not have managed to gain much. So black can be happy with this outcome. And this is a very staunch defense on black's part. So I hope you've enjoyed this short video. If you like the work that I've been doing, please do subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.